Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Zoeva Matte Spectrum Palette. This is the Zoeva Matte Spectrum Palette. The Zoeva Matte Spectrum Palette, according to Sephora, is a set of matte eyeshadows with colors inspired by leaves changing colors with the seasons. It supposedly takes you on a journey through the colorful seasons with a selection of matte eye shades in lush green to yellow, orange, red, and purple. Honoring the vibrancy of foliage, this palette reveals nature's true hues in a vibrant array of highly pigmented and easy to blend matte colors for distinctive yet timeless makeup looks. Mineral oil free, phthalates free, and fragrance free. These are some of the looks that I made using this palette. First of all, it has all of the shades of the rainbow because it has red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I've used the orange, yellow, red, and pink shades. I've also already used the peachy and purple and green olive shades. And I used the light, like, is a kind of ivory and like a taupe shade. I've already used them also to kind of highlight my brow bone or just as a base color. And it also has the yellow shade, which I haven't used yet but will be good as a base also for maybe correcting any discoloration. And as for blendability, it's very easily blendable, I would have to say. Like, it's one of the most easily blendable palettes I've ever tried, but I am not professional and I have not tried that many palettes yet. You have to take into consideration my skill level. The packaging is also very sleek. Even if it's like a notebook sized palette, it's very thin and lightweight. Some people can find that to be a con instead of a pro, but it is good for travel if you need it. It's kind of prismatic. It doesn't have a mirror. I mean, it has holographic lines that turn into the rainbow. There are no neutral natural shades except for here, like the MT030 and the MT040, which are more of yellow toned and like a light brown taupey toned shade. But then again, even if like there are no brown and black shades here, I would say that that really wasn't the intent of the palette. My understanding of this palette is that it is a complete spectrum palette where it was really meant to be colorful and like something you would pair with their nude spectrum palette, because Zoeva has a nude spectrum palette and it's all nude colors, natural neutral colors, so that you can make your nude bases with like pops of color in them. In my opinion, it is a palette that is kind of hard to make full looks from. If you look at the shades, you wouldn't find one that was specifically like a transition shade, contour shade for your eyes, because they are all almost like the same shade intensity. The only really light colors I would say are like from here to here, while the rest of the shade, you can use them as both transition shades, you can use them as a base shade, you can use them on your lash line. I'm not sure how you can contour your eyes with them because I tried doing it, but it doesn't really lend that deep intensity to contour your eyes. Instead, it always looks colorful regardless of how much you try to make it look intense in the outer corner of your eye, but it just looks colorful. In that sense, I think it really was meant to be something you reach for when you need color in your eye look. And I would have to say that it was kind of hard for me to really feel my way around the palette because I kind of expected that it would have a highlighting shade, a transition shade, and then a deeper shade for contouring your eyes. It wasn't like that. It's just like I said, it's more of the same intensity all throughout except for the light base shades, unless I'm feeling the product wrong, because I'm not a professional and I am not an expert at applying makeup. Now, given all of that, would I recommend for you to buy it? Yes and no. I would recommend you buy it only if you have like a nude eye set that you can use as your base to build on with these colorful shades. I wouldn't recommend that you buy it if you're a beginner at eye makeup unless you're really serious about improving your skills to be able to really use it well, because to me $45 or 2,000 pesos is already expensive. So I wouldn't recommend it to someone looking for a starter palette. If you're looking for a starter palette, get a different palette because this isn't a starter palette. Also, do not get it if you expect an all-in-one palette, because it's not an all-in-one palette. It's only all-in-one in the sense that it will have mostly all of the basic colors that you would want for a colorful eye look: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. So all the colors of the rainbow. To me, that's very useful because I am into nude looks with pops of color. I think that's all of it in a nutshell. Buy it if you can use the shades, if colorful eye looks are something you like doing. Buy it if you're a professional makeup artist. Buy it if you are very skilled. But if you're not very skilled, if you're looking for a basic palette, you're looking for a starter palette, or you're looking for an all-in-one palette that you can do full looks from, don't get it. So do I regret buying this palette? No, not at all, because I don't have any palette quite like it, especially if I don't buy more eyeshadow palettes, because it is quite useful to me because it's my first really colorful palette. Okay, that's it. That's my review of the Zoeva Matte Spectrum Eyeshadow Palette. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!